How many fucking times do I have to keep updating this video? Guys, this is probably my 7th take on this. I really want to get this uploaded. Hopefully this will be the last one, but Bandai America keeps coming back with more news. Jeez Louise, if it wasn't enough with these metallic rangers that I want to discuss in just a moment, now they're also talking about a brand new Legacy series to come from the Legacy series. And spoiler alert, it's 1993 Power Rangers material here. That's the news of the new Legacy line, according to Toku Nation and Ranger Board. So, are we going to see automorphine in modern toy form? That'd be freaking sweet. I really want to see that. But then again, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much more room I've got left in this room of a gallery of collections. It's crazy. But with that said, I mean, if I have to make cuts, I will. It doesn't matter to me. I've done it plenty of times, so it's not going to change anytime soon. But with that said, that's a discussion for another time, because they didn't even show any photos of Bandai America's booth today about this new Legacy series. So we'll just leave it at that. And on to the discussion of today with what's been revealed with the Legacy 6.5-inch action figures. We got Zeo! Yay! We've got Dino Thunder, which wasn't even revealed at the booth. It was in Bruno's video earlier today, but it's not at the booth. No idea why that is. Maybe they're saving it for day 2. Maybe there is more that they're going to showcase. Maybe they will showcase those new Legacy figures. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Only the Shadow knows. But yeah, he's not here. So, anyway, with that said, let's talk about the metallic figures, because that is the topic that you guys have been asking me via email all day here. Gotta let you know, I've got a busy life. It's not easy to keep up with you guys and your demands, but you wanted it, here it is. What do I think about the 6.5-inch re-release Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in metallic paint job with finally our signature weapons that we have long anticipated, and we ain't heard any news since the beginning. Okay, well, with that said, it is a good strategy point. I know people are going to hate that, and heck, I even hated it this morning. I went on a Twitter warfest with Bandai America. I said, "Dick move, Bandai America, Dick move." So, with that said, I was not up for this, but then I took some time to think about what they're offering here. And, you know, I like to buy stuff from Power Rangers that was seen in the show, even if it was for a short-lived time. At least it was there. It gives me a purpose to collect this. So with that said, these metallic Rangers, well, besides their weapons, which I do want, I mean, there's got to be a sell point to these Ranger figures here. I mean, they are the same figures, again, just with a tweak in the paint job. And I know a lot of people don't want to buy these figures, considering that the only difference is that and the fact that their target is obviously the weapons. So we have to buy these figures again, spend another $100+ to get the same figures we had again and again. And let's talk about the Red Ranger, because this is his 3rd release. We had the original release from Series 1. We had the New York Comic Con release with the included power swords, and now we've got a metallic Red Ranger. So that's 3 times we've seen this limited edition Red Ranger be released. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm on boat with you guys. I really don't like this, but I do see the point to this, and I see a positive out of this negative, and let me tell you what it is. In the show, in Season 3 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, there was a mini-series called Master Vile and the Metallic Armor. Go look it up if you don't know what I'm talking about. The Rangers had to improve their armor a little bit, and by that I mean their colorful spandex suits basically were just having this nice, shiny, reflective style, and basically it was called the Metallic Armor, hence the title of the episodes. So, there you go. We've got the metallic armor, even though Bandai of America is apparently calling this subline, hold on one second. I forgot myself. Morphin Metallic. Yeah, so, yeah, either way, it's still the same thing. Except you know, this isn't something that they even noticed. I mean, this is something that I just brought up because if they did notice this, if this was their strategy, we would have had the White Ranger come with this as well, but apparently no show for White Ranger, so yeah, they weren't even thinking about metallic armor. They were just thinking about making a quick buck, apparently, just to give us our weapons and sell some of these figures off that they just can't get out of the warehouse or off of the pegs at stores. So, you know, I'm just trying to do my best to turn that negative into a positive, and that's my selling point right there. It's the metallic armor, which was showcased in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which means it was in the show, which means I gotta buy it anyway, especially for the weapons. Now, the sad part about these weapons is that they do not combine into the Power Blaster, but there are alternatives out there. Just listen up. We already have pre-5-inch Legacy Mighty Morphin Power Rangers that do come with a lot more accessories that definitely just embarrass this line when it comes to accessories. You have your Rangers with their signature weapons. You also have a Blade Blaster in gun mode, which does fit in scale with these figures. So they're also re-releasing these figures in 2-packs right now for the movie line. It's a tie-in that's called Then and Now. You should check it out if you're considering this, because I will tell you guys, those weapons that do come with those pre-5-inch Legacy Mighty Morphin Rangers do combine into the Power Blaster. So there's your alternative. I mean, I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm trying to help out Bandai as well as much as I can. So there you go. I mean, if you're really bummed out by the fact that these weapons do not combine, there's still other ways to get a Power Blaster to somewhat fit in scale with your figures. It's not really going to be that big of an issue. I mean, you could always just go the other route and just buy up the SH Figure Arts and be done with it. But, you know, for what it is, there's no longer a selling position for SH Figure Arts with Super Sentai. That line has been discontinued for what seems like years now, with no updates whatsoever. They basically tucked their tail between their legs and ran off. They just didn't see any potential outside of Zoo Ranger / Mighty Morphin. They released a couple of figures afterward, but not complete teams, and they basically just gave up after Dino Charge or Kyuger or whatever it was called. That was even a hard wave to get a hold of, too. Anyway, with that said, I really don't think there's anything else that I want to talk about with this line, except a little bit of an update here with the supposed interest in Bandai America going with future waves after Zeo and Dino Thunder. They may consider removing the Build-A-Figure gimmick and just tossing in additional weapons and accessories for the Rangers, but according to this information, they say it all depends on the cost. Obviously, they have a budget they gotta fit. And there's also the fact that these figures must sell. If they don't sell, well, then we're not going to see these improvements that they've got in mind, because they got a lot of stuff that they want to work on here, apparently. And, you know, it's all for the better. But again, we're not doing our part to buy these figures. We have to buy them. We gotta get these figures off of the shelves in order to see new stuff. For Bandai of America to make their budget, you know, to make their profit, to give us improved quality, improved figures, more accessories, more paint apps, whatever it takes to satisfy the need of their consumers. Right then and there, we have to get these figures off the shelves. We have to buy them. We don't have to play sneaky and hide them underneath the shelves. No, we got to get these off of the computer system, out of the stores, and to the point where these toy companies or these toy stores never see them again on the shelves. So, you know, that's all up to us. We got to play it 50-50 here. Bandai of America is basically doing their part, whether you see it that way or not. Now we got to do our part if we want this line to continue. If not, this line's going to sink faster than the Titanic. So, questions, comments, hit it down below in the comment section of this video. If you agree with everything I said in this video, if you liked it, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it and you're going to play sneaky when these figures come out in June, keep that to yourself, but hit the dislike button, and I'll at least understand why you hit the dislike button. That said, this is your King Red's Power signing off, saying thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you whenever you see me.